World, yo, I'm coming to you live from the kitchen where I'm currently fucking melting. Do you see the sweat? Fucking heat wave in the middle of damn August. I feel like sweating is just so wrong unless you're working out, or sweating isn't okay. That's just how I feel. Anyway, I'm coming to you live from the kitchen. I'm sweating. It's hot. It is what it is. I've said this before and I'm going to say it again. I love waking up to new Wentworth shit. And I woke up this morning and I'm looking at some shit and I saw that Wentworth Life sent me a message. Shout out to Craig. Yo, when I tell you that he always got the scoop, I'm not kidding when I say that. He's always got the scoop. Like, he's on point, like a fucking sniper on a rooftop. He sends me a link, said Eve Wilder's name. When I clicked the link, it was a video. It was a video to one of his videos. It was a video to one of his videos. It was a, oh God. I know not what I'm saying. So he sent me a link to his fucking video, okay? And his video is like, you know, Eve Wilder. Introducing you to Eve Wilder. And finally, we get some information on who the fuck Eve Wilder is. Leave the link in the description box down below, and then you can go to his channel and you can watch the video in full, okay? Then come back here and then we can talk about it. We're gonna speculate. I'm gonna speculate. Before I begin my speculations, okay, and show you these interesting and exciting photos that I screenshotted from Wentworth Life's video, all right, I want to give a couple of shout outs. First shout out goes to Alien Hoe Bag. I don't remember if it was a comment or if it was a direct message, but she asked if she could be a part of one of my videos. She sent me a question for the Q&A. I wasn't able to include your question because I had already filmed the Q&A. And then, I don't know if it was a comment or a message, but she asked if she could be in one of the videos. So, yeah, of course you can. So this is you in my next video, which is this one right now. The Sweet Life of Teal. I believe her YouTube channel name is Lanie Anderson. And the Instagram page is The Sweet Life of Teal. I'm not certain, but there will be pictures here so you can see for yourself exactly what it is, just in case the things that I'm saying are incorrect. But she's from Australia, and she's decided to join Craig and I in the quest for fucking, you know, just, you know, she wants to talk about Wentworth, all right? She wants to talk about Wentworth the same way that we all want to talk about Wentworth. We've got Craig live from the UK, okay? We've got myself here in the Americas. Now we've got Lanie, all right? The Sweet Life of Teal coming to us live from Australia to give us her insights, thoughts, and opinions on everything Wentworth. I think that's so fucking exciting. And then in my last video, I mentioned TV theories. Who has decided to start making his own Wentworth YouTube theory videos? And he's got a very calming voice. I'm gonna just throw that out there right now, okay? TV theories. So go check them two out. They're both on YouTube. I'm gonna leave links into their channels in the description box. So stick around to the end of this video because there's gonna be some Wentworth fan art appreciation time happening, and I'm so excited about this one. Who the fuck is Eve Wilder? Why has she come to Wentworth Correctional Center? What does she want with the women? These questions and more, we're gonna answer them together right here, right now. So, the fucking clip begins with Suzie Porter, the actress who plays Mari Winter, okay? And she's talking. And what she's saying, I'm gonna tell you word for word because I wrote it down. Mari says, I think the next season, and as I'm talking, I'm gonna put pictures, okay? So I think the next season is going to be even more exciting because of the new characters. I still can't get over my serenade to Luke Kelly. If Kate Box ever sees it, she's going to think I'm a fucking lunatic. It's a risk I'm willing to take. And then we see a picture of her, right, looking at Eve Wilder. It looks like they're in the unit and they're discussing things. So then we have Bernard Curry, who plays Jake Stewart, Mr. Stewart, all right? And he says, Burcell has come on to set, playing this beautiful character, Eve Wilder, or Nanny Wilder. So that's her name. Eve Wilder, aka Nanny Wilder. And then we see Tina Bursell, okay, the actress who plays Eve Wilder, and she says, ooh, I'm so excited to come into the show. Bernard Curry comes next into the frame, and he's talking and he's saying some shit that I'm going to read to you right now. But as I'm reading to you these things, I'm going to show you what's being played on the screen. So Bernard Curry says, Jake and Eve form a great kind of friendship. And my first thought was, don't trust her, Jake. You can't trust this bitch. That's the first thing that came to my mind. Oh yeah, y'all gonna form a friendship? What kind of friendship could you possibly form with the women of Wentworth, okay? You can form some great friendships. Look at Will and Bean, okay? Jake, don't trust this bitch. Look at her eyes. Are those the eyes of a woman who can be trusted? I don't think so. I don't think so. So he says they form a kind of friendship. He's enamored with her because he's seen all of her website, which has all of these parenting tips for raising a baby. So, Eve Wilder's character is basically a murderous Martha Stewart who gives parenting tips instead of cooking and cleaning and home decor tips. Okay? This bitch, listen, you're gonna see what I mean. Don't trust her. Eve Wilder came to Wentworth with her own fucking agenda, and she is not to be trusted. Mark my words, all right? So, we see the clip of Jake and Eve, and they're in the yard. Jake is walking over to Eve, and we see Joan Ferguson lingering in the background, okay? She's watching them. She's got her fucking eyes on them like the hawk that she is. They sit down, and they're chit-chatting, right? And what's being said in the scene is this. Jake says, can't tell you how grateful I am. And then we see Joan turning around. She's standing in front of commissary eating a bag of chips, and she turns around and she sees them sitting down now. Okay, she's watching these motherfuckers. Like, she's got her eyes on them. I'm gonna just read to you the scene. So Jake, can't tell you how grateful I am. Eve, well, you can try. Jake, you are as fabulous as they say. And as he's saying this, he's putting his hands on her wrist in a flirtatious manner. Do you see it? And then Eve, she goes, come on. You know, like being coy, like, oh, you lie, like a rug. You know what I'm saying? He's giving her compliments, okay? Jake le está tirando flores a Eve. And Eve is just like, oh, you say such things. You know what I'm saying? So from that scene, Tina Bursell, Eve, the actress who plays Eve Wilder, we hear her saying these words as you see these images here. And we'll talk more about the images in a second. So Tina Bursell is saying, so there's a litany of deaths behind this woman. And we hear about them when Eve starts to communicate with Joan. First of all, why in the fuck would you want to communicate with Joan? Can't you see that Joan, anyway, they're probably very similar. So while she's saying this, you see Eve walking. She's walking past a unit. And then we see a clip of her in the fucking cafeteria. So her and Joan will be working in the cafeteria. They're going to have time to be together and plot whatever they're plotting since they're in communication already at this point. And then the next clip we see is Eve in the fucking unit. The unit where Joan Ferguson and Eve Wilder together will be housed, okay? So Eve is walking by and she sees Joan, and Joan's looking at her like, look at this bitch just walking, looking. You know what I'm saying? She's looking at her with that face. So Eve smiles at Joan, and then, you know, she just gets out of eyesight, and then we see Joan's face. Look at her face. She's thinking, look at this bitch. Who the fuck does this bitch think she is coming into my unit looking at me? She's got a lot of nerve. She looks disgusted. Like, I'm gonna have to either A, take this bitch down, or B, I don't know. So then we see this scene. And it's Eve Wilder and Joan Ferguson in the cells. It looks like they're having a fucking slumber party. You know what I'm saying? And Eve tells her, he made me feel special just so he could fuck me, and then he rejected me. And then Joan says, so you punished him? And then Eve says, I stabbed him in the heart. And then you see Joan's face like, yeah, you're my kinds of people. So then Pamela Rabe, okay, she's sitting down giving her commentary. So she says they do have a shared past. What the fuck does that mean? What could possibly be a shared past between Joan and Eve? They do have a shared past, and a few things need to be put to rest. But certainly, when they join forces, if they join forces, that's what she says. Like, if we're stupid, like we don't know that you just let something slip past Pamela, okay? Y'all are gonna join forces. You said so yourself. So, if they join forces, they're a pretty formidable, interesting duo with a twisted relationship. Ay, mi madre. And then they show Eve looking like she's, you know, imitating some shit. Maybe the guy dying after she stabbed him in the heart. And she's laughing. You see Joan looking like, yeah, I like you. And it ends with Eve laughing. Oh my stars. So let's talk about it. Let's fucking talk about it. So they're saying, first of all, Jake Stewart. Jake Stewart is like a groupie. So now we know that Jake Stewart is like some obsessed groupie on Eve Wilder's dick. You know what I'm saying? He's seen all of her shit. He watched all her website tips and information, and he loves her. He fucking loves her. So that scene where he's touching her wrist, he's putting his thing on her wrist, and he's like, what is it that he said? You are as fabulous as they say. And then puts his hand on her wrist. But look at his eyes when he's saying it. He looks like he's lusting after her. Like, could it be? And then she looks like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pretend like I'm being shy, but I like you touching my wrist. You know, she's with it. She's either A, with it, his flirtatious advances, or B, she's like, yep, you like me, which means that I can use you as a pawn to do whatever it is that I'm gonna do up inside the halls of Wentworth. And Joan looking on at them is either A, her wondering what the fuck is Eve Wilder up to now, or B, her looking to see if everything is going according to plan. Now, my question is, what in the hell does Tina Purcell, what does she mean when she says that there's a litany of deaths behind this woman? It means that she's killed multiple people. So we know that she killed the guy who fucked her and then rejected her. She stabbed him in the heart. She's like, you ain't gonna break my fucking heart. You ain't playing with my feelings. I won't have it. So she stabs him in the heart. That's probably her thing. She's probably killed multiple lovers, all right? She's a dangerous, dangerous woman. Let me tell you something. Just because somebody gives you tips, parenting tips, doesn't mean they're a good person. I'm sorry. It just doesn't. She's probably killed multiple lovers, and we're gonna find out about them, I guess, during that slumber party that Joan and Eve are having in the fucking unit in Joan's cell. I'm assuming it's Joan's cell because Joan's the one on the bed, all right? So, because, listen, if you're in my cell, you're coming to my cell, you're not sleeping or laying or sitting on my bed unless you're Luke Kelly, and then you can sit wherever you'd like, okay? The next question I have is Pamela Rabe. During her little commentary thing, she's saying they do have a shared past, and a few things need to be put to rest. What the fuck do you mean by that, Pamela? So Joan and Eve know each other? Is that what's going on here? Do they know one another from the past? And if so, how? How in the fuck are Joan and Eve connected? My mind won't let me work it out. I need a sip of coffee. Speaking of coffee, I want to give a shout out to Elizabeth Brown. Oh, Lizzie. Thank you so much for all your support. They're going to definitely join forces. And Pamela said that they're a pretty formidable, interesting duo with a very twisted relationship. Oh, shit, yo. A twisted relationship? I mean, it's clear because look at this picture right here. This is as twisted as it gets. Look at her face. What is she doing with her arms? You know, they're just gonna be trouble. So what's gonna happen here with Eve Wilder? Knowing what we know now of Eve Wilder, I'm gonna think this is what I think happens. Eve Wilder comes into Wentworth. Jake becomes infatuated. Jake decides, you know, I'm gonna make her mine. I need her in my life. And so they form this friendship. Jake is gonna think it's a real friendship, okay? And their friendship is going to end up becoming romantical. Eve is gonna use Jake for whatever the fucking reason it is that she's gonna need to use him for. And I think that Jake getting bashed upside the head in the fucking wherever the hell that happens, I think it's Eve doing the hitting. And I think that her and Joan are gonna be in cahoots. Clearly, they're going to join forces. Pamela already told us. Why they're going to join forces, I'm not sure. And I really, honestly, I don't fucking have any clue as to what their past history could be. What could their past history possibly be? Leave your comments down below and tell me what y'all think. What do you think is their history? Okay? And how is it going to be put to rest? Joan or Eve, one of them has to die. Like, if one of them kills the other, I think Joan will definitely kill Eve. I don't know Eve, but I know Joan, all right? I know Joni, and Joni don't play no fucking games. So if she has to kill Eve at the end of the day to resolve their past, okay, then she's gonna do it. All right, world. So now you know what time it is. It is Wentworth fan art appreciation time. So today's person is Siri. Siri sent me this picture. They made this for me. Oh my God, do you see this? Yo, when I tell you these pictures are just everything to me, okay? First it was Gail that sent me this photo of me and my precious baby love, LiQWYD, okay? She sent me this and I love this so much. It's the cutest fucking thing, you know what I'm saying? And then Wentworth Life Craig, he made this one for me. I'll never get over the way she's holding me, okay? I love this. And now Siri has made me this beautiful creation of me and my precious baby love together in teal, okay? Look at LiQWYD's sweater. What does it say? It says baby love. My precious baby love. Oh my God, I love her so much. So I just want to say a fucking humongous thank you to Siri for this beautiful masterpiece. Yo, let me tell you something. When it's all said and done, all of these pictures are gonna get printed, okay? And I'm gonna do one big collage photo artwork thing of all of this stuff because I think it's beautiful. Me and LiQWYD together as one. Commemorated forever. Hi world, so that's it for this video. I hope you liked it and get ready because these review videos are coming. They're coming soon. If you like this video, you already know what to do. Like the shit. Subscribe to my channel. Ring the fucking notification bell. 11 more days to go until the 24th. My birthday, okay? Oh my God. I'm so excited. Yalu Blue LiQWYD. Now, forever and always. Thank you so much for watching this video and stay tuned for more in the future. Goodbye.